Good morning, Darren from Shed Life NZ. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't been following our Facebook or Instagram page, you're probably wondering why I haven't been doing any videos. So I thought I'd just do a quick one and just let you know what's sort of been going on over the last few weeks. I think Shelley's put a few things up along the way, a few pictures and bits and pieces on our Facebook page. But yeah, since we got back from the South Island, it's been pretty hectic really. I'll just adjust that camera a bit. Angle right. That's better. It was a bit crooked. Yeah, so since we've got back from the South Island, I was on a 2-week stand down from work because the quarantine, they wanted to make sure I hadn't bought anything back from the South Island or caught something on the ferry on the way back across. So in that 2 weeks I was able to get a few videos of our South Island trip out, and then I think I've maybe done one or two. I might have done a couple since I was been back at work as well. But yeah, unfortunately I was only back about one day I think from the South Island, and I got a call from the police to say that our tenant had passed away, one of our tenants. We've got a couple of units down the road here, and yeah, the elderly tenant we had in our front unit had passed away, which was really sad. So we had to obviously wait. We couldn't do anything. I mean, they took her away and cremated her. But all her furniture and everything was still in there, and her son, who lives in Christchurch, wasn't able to come up here either to clear anything out because it was right in the middle of this lockdown. So anyway, 5 weeks went by, and finally he was able to come up and clear all her furniture and bits and pieces out. So we've been busy sort of cleaning up her unit and getting it all sort of ready for someone else. And then what we did is our tenant who's in the back unit, she's been there for 8 years, and while we've only owned the units for 6 or 8 months, the old landlords hadn't done a thing to it in that time, so it was really in bad need of a lot of work. So we asked her if she wouldn't mind moving into the front unit and we would do her one up for her, so she was really keen on that, which was good. So yeah, in the last sort of few weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, on days off, Shelley and I have been around there repainting everything and doing the kitchen up a bit and the bathroom, and generally just giving it a really good sort of going over. Painted all the doors and fixed bits and pieces up, and we painted the fence outside the front unit as well. So yeah, it's been a really busy time. And I went down there this morning. The carpet layers are there today. They're putting down new lino and new carpet. So it should look really good once it's finished. So I think Shelley's put up a few photos on our Facebook and Instagram pages, and I'll put some on here as well, of our progress through this sort of thing we've been doing. Yeah, so consequently I haven't had any time to put any videos up, unfortunately, so sorry about that. But yeah, we'll show you some photos of what we've been doing, and hopefully from next weekend the front unit will have a new tenant in it, and we can get back to tripping around in the caravan and having a bit of downtime from work, which will be really nice. Yeah, so that's sort of where we're at. In New Zealand at the moment, from about probably a week and a half ago, we went to our level 1, which is basically opens up us to do anything in New Zealand. We can travel around. The social distancing is all gone. We're now totally COVID-19 free in New Zealand. We've got 0 cases, and we've had 0 cases for the last, I don't know, must be 20 odd days, 28 days or something, I think. We've had 0 cases, so we've declared that we've got rid of it in New Zealand, which is great. We had, I think, 21 deaths. We had 1,500 odd cases of it, 1,480 odd recovered. Unfortunately, we had 21 deaths, and a lot of them came from a retirement village, so they were elderly people, and the other people seemed to have other complications with their health, so that didn't help things. Yeah, so we're totally free to do whatever we want to do, travel around. The only restriction we've got left now is the borders. There's no sort of real flights out or flights in, no cruise ships coming, none of that. Yeah, so we're sort of in our own bubble down here in the south, I suppose. Yeah, I'm sort of in two minds of it really. We went through this massive lockdown phase, and the economy took a hell of a hit in the process in getting rid of it. And now that we've totally got rid of it, we still can't do anything. We can't open any borders up. We can't have any tourists coming in and helping out with the tourist industry or anything like that, because other countries still have it. So was there the point in going so hard out and destroying the economy in the process, when at the end of it it's no better, because we still can't do anything? So yeah, I'm in two minds whether it was a good thing or a bad thing really. There is talk about opening up like a Pacific sort of bubble, so we might open up to some of the Pacific Islands who are totally COVID-19 free as well. So the likes of Fiji and Samoa and a few of the Pacific Islands, we might say, okay, that's fine, we can travel between each other. And there is talk about Australia too, but unfortunately Australia still has quite a few cases. Last I heard there was still 400 odd cases of COVID-19, and there's still closed the borders between the different states in Australia, so trying to contain it that way as well. Whether there could be a state by state travel between New Zealand and various states in Australia, I'm not sure. But certainly if they can get rid of it, then that's what we want to do is open up that extended bubble basically, and get a bit of travel going between the countries, and a bit of helping out the tourist sort of economy. They've certainly taken a real hit, that's for real. Yeah, so that's sort of where we're at. We will, as of hopefully next weekend, the front unit will be rented out, so we can then get into some more going away in the caravan and travelling around. I've got a trip down to Napier planned to catch up with family down there, and Wanganui to catch up with my brother. So yeah, we'll take you along on those trips and show you some different parts of the North Island. Yeah, that's probably as much as I have to say really. It was just a quick video letting you know what's been happening and why I haven't been doing any more videoing. But hopefully now we can have some downtime from work and we can get back into some more videoing, and I can also carry on with our South Island series. I think I got to about 2/3 of the way through that, and then all this happened up here, so I've been flat out doing that instead. So I'll show you the last few videos of the South Island. I'll get on and get those edited. I'll edit this and I'll put some pictures in there of what we've been doing at the units. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you're all safe out there, and I hope your families are all safe. And yeah, let's hope we can beat this COVID-19 and get back to some sort of normality, and get back to some more overseas travel and experience some different cultures and foods and music and all those wonderful things in life. Yeah, would be nice. Anyway, until then, I'll catch you again soon. See ya.